Don't think you can blame Jordan Peele for that.
Fuck you, Jordan Peele. You made me want to keep drinking because you're a shit movie. Welcome. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Welcome to Ectoplasmic Fantastic. I'm Andrew.
I'm Molly. Today we are going... What?
Normally we go, how was your week?
How was your week? I don't have anything particularly interesting to say because I've had such a shite week. So, I'd rather leave my personal life out of this recording.
You're sporting a side ponytail though.
I am.
With the scrunchie.
I'm bringing it back to the 80s.
Yeah.
Not that I ever left because I wear shoulder pads and leggings and fucking...
not that you actually ever lived in the 80s.
No,
you were never there.
I was never there, but I do love the 80s.
But your drag name based on that could be Mindy Pauper? Play on Cyndi Lauper? There's a better one.
Pauper.
Mindy Pauper.
As in like a peppy girl living in poverty.
As in like a poor version of Cyndi Lauper?
Okay.
It's bad, but at the same time.
No, I love the 80s. I had a random busker in Covent Garden using a microphone shout at me to get out of the 80s once. It's very rude.
Was it because you were wearing a power suit and doing loads of cocaine?
Yes.
Just imagine
I was wearing...
Molly walking through Covent Garden with Joan, whatever her name is, shoulder pads, just doing a 1 kilo bomb.
Joan Collins. I just want to call her Joan Crawford.
With a hand mirror.
Molly just literally put coke all over the hand mirror and just put her face in it like a custard pie.
No, I didn't have the money because I was working in retail at the time. I was making £7.50 an hour, so I wasn't on a cocaine budget.
Just icing sugar.
Yeah, basically.
That would have been me if I was trying to save face. I would have literally just got icing sugar and pretended it was coke and just gurned.
I was wearing a fucking Kate Bush t-shirt and a pencil skirt. It's not that 80s, but
what would that look
go
like?
off. It was a good look.
I'm not saying it wasn't, I just don't know what it would look like. I don't think I've ever seen a t-shirt with a pencil skirt.
I do it a lot. It's one of my go-to looks. Yeah. No, normally when I'm with you, I look like shit because we're nearly always
Thanks.
round here.
Don't worry about making it. Actually, I say that you've normally only seen me in gym clothes and I haven't had a shower in 3 days.
Have you not?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Depression?
Fucking hell. This is why we don't do How Are You? Do you know what I mean? We're
Molly's
good.
had a shit week.
Yeah, good.
And I'm so crippled by despair
oh,
I don't even keep up basic hygiene.
Because I'm not gonna start using this fucking podcast to talk about mental health. I don't fucking want to.
I'm just gonna
You know
start
what I mean?
using on this podcast.
I want to keep this light-hearted. It's all about the fucking spirits and the ghosts. I'm not going to talk about my brain because I'm sick of her shit.
That's the real horror story.
Truly. Why do you think I'm so into the
Actually,
paranormal?
shall we just have the scariest episode be Andrew and Molly read their journal?
Yeah, the scariest episodes.
Andrew and Molly talk about their feelings.
Just me talk. Yeah, basically. Let's just talk about my feelings about myself.
We sit in the most colourful, gayest room in all of London and let out all of our blackness.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gayer.
I'm
Probably
sure
not.
there
You've
is.
got a fucking candelabra, an Indian headdress.
It's Chinese.
A fucking... Okay, that's a red Indian headdress.
That's Native
a fucking
American.
feather thing. A rainbow can of... Is that lube?
No, that's Lynx. And there's
A
also...
rainbow can of Lynx.
There's a big ginger cock right between your heads as well.
Oh yeah, the naked ginger guy calendar. There's the tub of lube.
Both of them.
Back door.
Backdoor lube. It's specific for anal sex.
Mm-hmm.
In case you're
got that, you know.
innuendo.
Or out innuendo. Oh god, that's the worst one yet. Yeah, gayest room ever. Oh, you've got fucking fashion whatever tarot cards.
Yeah.
Gayest room ever. So yeah, Molly and I.
That's the true horror of London.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's Molly and Andrew. How Molly and Andrew see the world.
Do you think that if we were dead, the Tories wouldn't be in power? Do you think we drag down the fortune of London?
What,
Our little nexus of horror.
like the ravens in the Tower of London?
Oh my god, yeah, if the ravens stay, London won't fall. If Andrew and Molly die, then London will become the best city on earth.
No, I don't want to give myself that much power.
I do.
I think there's quite a lot of people quite similar to me who struggle with the same shit that I struggle with.
What do I struggle with? Actually, I probably struggle with the same amount. I think I'm the most insecure, confident person that's ever lived.
I think I'm the most insecure person that's ever lived.
Oh my god, Nicholas is the most...
Nicholas is pretty chill, like, not to discount from any struggles that he might have had, but he always seems very, like...
I just want to see Nicholas drunk. Is what I want.
You know, it's never happened.
I know.
But I don't get drunk.
It's amazing.
I do.
Regardless of the amount I drink, I'm still, like, calm and composed. It's the day after.
Wow.
It's the day
Do you get
after.
bad hangs?
Oh, horrible. Like, any amount of alcohol will do.
Really?
That's one of the reasons why I don't drink, because I get none of the pros, all the cons.
Whereas I get all of the pros, none of the cons, apart from... Actually, that's
Debatable.
not true. I don't get hangovers.
I once had a hangover so bad I had audio hallucinations.
Oh my god.
What did you hear?
Kill the conversation there. Just whispering. Just like whispering. I was
Inaudible, like,
Do you think
I
it's
was on
just
the-
housemates not wanting to disturb you?
No, I was on the bus on the way from Glasgow back to Fife, and I had like 20p, and it was actually a rock bottom in my life, and I heard like little like whispery voices like right behind my, like at the back of my head.
If it's Scotland, people don't know how to whisper over there. So.
There was nobody there.
True.
I'm telling you, it was a symptom of some kind of like weird shit
my
going
God,
on at the
psychosis.
time. Yeah,
Wow.
that happened. So anyone wants to talk to me about hangovers, come and talk to me about hangovers.
Okay, well...
Not that I'm boasting about my substance abuse.
Okay, well, I will. Okay, I'll tell you my one funny high-strung moment of drug use, and then I will revert back to talking about what we're going to talk about. I'm so highly strung that I smoked a joint in Amsterdam and then stood on a bridge for 45 minutes with crippling anxiety before having to be princess carried back to our
Wow.
hotel. And then I was told, take a shower and just calm down. And I was again so highly strung that every drop of water felt like a punch.
Wow. I smoked a joint in Amsterdam once and forgot where I was. Thought I was in Edinburgh. I thought I was in a video game. And that everyone I passed... Literally. And that everyone who passed me was an enemy who was going to try and kill me.
I'm so glad you didn't actually fight back or try and jump on them.
So I sat in a kebab shop with a bottle of water for about 45 minutes and can remember like how I got to Amsterdam, and it was really fun. It's just, drugs are so fun.
Yeah. No.
I'm joking, they're not, they're fucking awful.
No, stick to drinking, everyone. Drugs are bad.
Drinking's fucking worse. Actually, no, it's not worse. It's
not
it's
worse.
like...
It's a victimless... No, it's not.
It's not.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're gonna talk about UFOs.
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 I used to think they were called UFOs.
Ufology.
Ufology. Uthu.
UFO. I like UFO.
Yeah.
We haven't done UFOs on this podcast.
We haven't really done... No, we have done... No, we've just stuck to supernatural.
We've
whereas
really
this is
just done
science
supernatural.
fiction. Although,
Yeah.
do you think UFOs count as supernatural?
I personally think they do.
Okay.
I am of the belief, again, I can't really get into this because I don't have a headspace, because it is like a deep ocean of insanity, but I do believe that UFOs and aliens and elementals tie into ghosts and spirits and the supernatural.
The
I think
elementals are supernatural.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, it's all... Oh, whatever. I mean, it's all part...
You think they're all... It's all just planes of existence?
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
yeah. That's kind of... I'm of that belief. And I also like UFOs because I like kitschy Americana shit, which lends itself very nicely to, like, UFO imagery.
Cool. We all know where I stand on the issue.
You're not a fan.
Not a fan. I mean,
Andrew
it's one
doesn't
of
give
the...
a fuck about
I
UFOs.
truly don't. And, like, two of my
Thank you for doing
favourite
this
people
episode.
love UFOs. I went to that fucking bananas UFO Anonymous group.
UFO Anonymous.
It was a fucking
yeah.
buffet. I mean, and I can't remember what their names were, but I was just like, there are no hidden bunkers.
Oh,
Like,
Heaven's Gate.
There might be hidden bunkers. No, like, oh my god, there's like, guys, there's like this secret bunker where we have like, they're keeping all the records. Like, I go to that place and I go, no, that's just paranoid schizophrenia. I believe that some things out there might cross over into being alien, but like it's this whole like I don't get the government conspiracies.
Okay.
Like I think it's that.
I'm interested in that. It appeals to me.
I want it to be true because I'd like to go and work for a secret government organisation. I passed the personality test to work for MI5.
Did you?
Plot twist.
Yeah. That's really cool.
It was a long time ago before a lot of trauma. I wonder if I'd pass now.
Wonder if I'd pass.
They sent me the paperwork, but I think I'd probably...
To work...
Maybe it was just to be a secretary.
To work for MI5?
Yeah, but I think it was probably just doing admin.
Yeah, but you're still working for MI5.
I know, could you imagine?
You still be able to say, what do you do? And you can say,
I just don't want to wear a suit to work. That's
I
my...
would not be mad at that if
I
it was
would
for
be
like...
so mad. I don't wear suits anymore. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. It's not going to happen.
Oh, fair, yeah.
I wouldn't wear a suit.
Loaded,
I wouldn't even wear a suit to a wedding or a funeral.
You're wearing one to my fucking wedding.
When one of my cunting parents dies, which, fingers crossed, one of them will croak soon. They've both had
Cunting
cancer.
parents.
It might come back. That was a horrible thing. Keep it in. I'm not even going to wear a suit. I'm just going to fucking turn up in a corset and thigh highs. I'm going to Rocky Horror their funeral.
Not even underwear. just a corset.
I'll
Just
wear
a corset, no
underwear.
pants or trousers.
Okay, I'm going to wear...
And a top hat and a
I'm
cape.
going to wear a corset, a leather mini skirt, thigh highs. I'm going to wax my legs. I'm going to write Satan across my chest. And I'm going to walk into that Kingdom Hall and piss on the coffin.
Did you see that meme with the guy whose homophobic father died and he just wrote this massive text post about how he went to the funeral in a sew-in wig and his dad was in the open casket, and as he was about to get lowered he went right down and just whispered "Gag" in his ear because he was wearing a wig.
Yes!
It's funny.
Oh,
I
that's
like
not
suits.
UFOs.
No, it's not. I like suits though.
I'm apathetic. Nicholas will only wear one if it's a colour that, if it was a food, would be cancerous and made of some kind of crushed velvet.
I don't wear crushed velvet.
I don't know what
I've never seen him in crushed velvet. It's just the it's thought of as being luxurious, and he's quite a luxuriant
I'm not
guy.
a 90s Wiccan. I don't wear crushed velvet.
You're not a woman called Susan from Ohio who's been a victim of paranormal phenomena.
I don't have patchouli incense sticks in my room.
No one should.
I love fucking patchouli.
Oh my god.
It's nice.
How is it we've been talking for 15 minutes, we've spoken about patchouli, the 90s, the 80s, Covent Garden, drug abuse, drinking, and suits. And yet we've... Oh God, I love our pod. This is the best intro ever. Molly literally was talking about how this is going to be a shit episode before we started. And I'm refuting that now and saying this is going to be our best.
I think it might be a good one too. I've got a feeling. UFOs.
UFOs.
So, I've been taking it back to my home country. And I've gone Scottish. I've been researching.
One Midlands and one from 10 miles from where I lived.
Oh, cool. So
we both went home country.
Yeah, we did. Do you think that was because the aliens guided us spiritually?
I believe that they were like, let's do trans-psychic? Okay. Psychic transmutation of psychic fields of Andrew and Molly, and we're going to triangulate, and somehow Nicholas is going to find the truth.
Interesting.
Probably not. I can't imagine Brussels probably has many exciting UFO stories.
I'm looking it up as we speak.
Fantastic.
I bet Google results 0.
I mean, when most people think of UFOs, they do think of the desert.
True.
I really want to
Area
go to Area 51. No, not Area 51, Roswell. I really want to go to Roswell because it's just become like a stupid kitschy theme park where like the McDonald's is shaped like a flying saucer, and massively appeals to me.
I will go with you.
I want a like I got probed in Roswell, New Mexico t-shirt or something.
Maybe that's what people put on their Grindr profiles.
100%.
Do you think oh my god, can you imagine the amount of
probing
Roswell anal play situation? There's going to be a sex shop.
There will be.
There's going to be a sex shop in Roswell that is
100%.
just for like silver metal dildos, butt plugs.
Oh, have you not seen like it's not incubator, but it's basically like it's a sort of dildo.
No.
But instead of just like being like back and forth,
Oh,
it lays
it lays eggs.
I've
heard
of
this.
Eggs into you.
So you can imagine that like an alien is laying an egg in you.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
What? So it's
Sorry,
like
that's
it
kink
squirts
shaming,
an
but it's
anal
fucked.
bead in your butthole, and
It's
then
not
you
a
like
bead. It's like a hen egg.
that would what? And then it crushes,
And
and then you just squirt it out.
Hold on.
Is it an actual egg?
No, it's not an actual egg.
So it's like
It's
one of those
silicone
like jade.
egg.
It's like one of those Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes, but for the bum.
Why?
Why?
Have you seen those monster fleshlights where it's like there's the zombie one, the alien one? No, Jesus Christ, why?
Flashlights make me feel really weird.
The fleshlights are fine, but my God, that is a monster. Why? It's got a vein. It squirts that egg up inside you.
Yeah.
What? That is absolutely obscene. That makes me want to be religious again.
Oh my God, this is the first time I've ever seen Andrew get like upset.
We all know I'm not approved.
No.
Image.
Oh, can I see it properly?
Is there a video?
It's like.
Oh, I
on
don't
a
wanna
live
see a
person
video.
in a
Okay, let's see. In a
Oh
vagina.
no, please
Yeah.
no.
I want to see it. Please
I
play. I just
don't.
want to do a blow by blow.
I want.
Okay, so it's playing. It's playing. Is it buffering? Can we put it on this?
No, it's hold on, because it's a Pornhub.
Don't
video.
put it on the
What's
bloody
the
big
problem?
screen.
Okay.
Okay, Molly, it's fine. We'll keep it on.
I'm going to put the sound down.
No, it's fine. Just I want to see it
Chubby
now.
chick trying egg-laying dildo.
For fuck's
God,
sake.
I'm going to have weird straight
Okay,
porn
so
now.
first off, she needs to bleach her butthole.
Oh, or should we?
Okay, so
She'll
she's...
put it on the TV.
So she
Okay,
puts
so she's
lube on it.
Yeah. It's green.
It looks very, very like malleable.
I mean... Oh my God, is this a new low?
Definitely.
Okay, so now she's putting a decent... Oh, I like the fact it's like an instructional video. She's showing you how much...
Okay, it's not showing on the TV, but it's
She's not fucking chubby.
Wait, it's Pornhub. Oh, she's got nice symmetrical labia.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm so upset for Molly watching this. Molly, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to.
Oh God.
Okay, so some gentle insert. Oh, she's
going towards the bumhole.
Well, that just went right in. She's enjoying it.
The thing is also it looks like a lot of work.
Yeah.
I know, but you can do your whole alien...
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Okay, so she's
goes
put
the egg.
the egg. She's squeezing it down.
Oh, she's enjoying it.
She's...
Oh.
Oh, she's going for a second egg.
Oh, there's more on the side.
Oh, they're smaller than I thought. I was
The
imagining
first one looked big.
it looked like golf ball size.
Well, it looks like a chicken egg, like a chicken egg.
I don't care for that. You know, I don't. I don't want anything going up there.
No, I don't. I genuinely feel sick.
Why is she?
Okay, so she's pulled the alien tentacle out, and she's just like feeling her jush with her fingers.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
And then comes the loop.
Fucking loads of lube.
Is she going to?
And the alien's drinking it.
Is she going to repeat it?
Definitely.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, she goes for a second serving.
No!
But
genuinely...
that doesn't even make sense. Like that wouldn't feel nice biologically because it's not going towards the right bit of the vagina.
This is not me pretending.
Oh my God.
Do you need a bucket or something?
Oh.
You know that you could have switched that off and nobody would have been mad. You chose to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You chose
You're the
to
one
watch
who went
the little
I see
blue
it.
silicone balls methodically fall out, followed by a big fucking squirt of lube.
I can't believe that my porn escalation went from rough sex with MILFs to alien eggs. I've never...
Still not talking about UFOs though.
Oh.
So that's some people who like UFOs. I'd like to go on record and state that I'm not one of them, and I prefer the conspiracy side and the spirituality. And I'd like that on record.
So angry.
Well, I don't want to get any wires crossed because I know how people's brains can get. You 2 and 2 together to make 5.
I've never seen that face on you before.
And I'd like to go on record and say that that's not what's going on here today.
I want to get a zombie flashlight now.
Feel your Josh. Go for it. Like, I personally, my love of the paranormal and my sexual tastes are like very, very separate. Because, but if you want to put the two together,
like an alien tentacle.
only God can judge. I don't want an alien to have sex with me.
I'll say it would not be very conclusive because I don't think like anything could come out of it.
But it goes in.
Don't like the fact it looked a bit like a snake. It looked a bit like that stripy thing in Beetlejuice that lives in the sand. It was that kind of shape.
Should we?
Yeah, if you're into like alien egg stuff in a sexual way, go off.
Get off.
Get out. Personally, I prefer to keep it clean when it comes to UFOs.
Imagine that would be the only reason why they would come here.
What to come?
Yeah.
Well, that's what people say, that the whole reason that aliens abduct people is to probe them because they're into like bum stuff. There's a whole subgenre of like jokes about aliens probing, and remember when like all those people said they were going to storm Area 51, which I very much enjoyed.
What, because all the bottoms of the world decided
basically, yeah, they were like, oh, let's probe Area 51.
Maybe they were the ones who invented Craigslist.
Aliens.
Yeah. Or like the, looking for special interests.
Yeah.
We've cracked the code. We are the sci-fi Sacha Bell.
Sacha Bell's of
The
horny ufology.
So shall we move on to the first story?
Yeah, shall we go for a break?
Can we? Because I'm going to piss myself.
Yeah, I am
and
too.
Probably throw up. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to Ectoplasmic Fantastic.
My bladder and my stomach are now empty.
Were you actually sick?
I wanted to be so badly. Fortunately, I haven't
wanted
eaten anything in about 6 hours.
So there was nothing to throw
There was
up.
nothing to throw up.
Just
I'm
pure
so glad.
bile.
I'm so glad that Nicholas wasn't thoughtful enough to make me popcorn and Twiglets. Otherwise, I would have done what the microphone just did and fallen over, and then just puked all over myself like alien sick.
Am I going to hate aliens by the end of this episode? Am I going to be completely disinterested
I'm
in
just
aliens?
trying to make you feel like me now about how I feel. Actually, no. I'm now more probably pro-alien after.
Okay.
More sympathetic to aliens.
You're more sympathetic to the alien
I'm more
cause.
sympathetic to aliens. Now we know how humans have ruined them.
Thank you.
I'd probably feel
Like, I am not kink shaming, but I don't like when people... What? When people make things that I really like dirty when they don't have to be. It's like the guy I was talking to on Hinge, on Tinder, like 3 years ago, who I said I was really into drag queens, and he wanted me to put makeup on him, but in like a sexy way. And it was like a kink, and I was like, no, I just really fucking like going to drag shows.
I don't want to fuck a drag queen. I just
No.
like watching them.
I just like them because they're funny.
It's like clown fuckers.
And
I just like a human's instinct is to go, that's
Can I fuck
interesting,
it?
can I fuck it?
It is, isn't it? It really is. That's a bit off centre. can I fuck it?
There is actually, I read and watched a mini documentary about like the top 10 foods to fuck and get fucked by.
I don't even want to know. Do you know what? I don't even want to know.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't melon anywhere on the list?
What, to get fucked by or to fuck?
To fuck.
Fucking a melon's meant to be nice, but I can't imagine it is.
Cold.
I know.
Maybe you
Just fuck a vagina.
microwave it.
Just put it in a vagina or a bumhole.
Well,
Like,
people don't always have that luxury.
is that very
Anyhow,
is that too
you do that.
traditionalist to say?
Molly's Puritan.
I'm quite Puritan. I don't see the point personally.
Molly's a
But
Republican.
if you do, you know.
You're Tory now.
No, I just don't.
I think
see
I've gone
the
so far
appeal.
left, I've gone right.
I
now after
don't
seeing
see
that
the
video.
appeal in fucking fruit.
No. I mean, I wouldn't say never, but not now.
I don't see the appeal in fucking something cold. Is what I'm trying to say.
Same, but that's because we have different mechanics, and I would probably not be able to fuck something cold. I need a lot of warm temperatures.
Shall we talk about UFOs?
I think I just lost myself in not really wanting to talk about my erection capabilities on a podcast.
Yeah, let's not talk about erections. Not like yours.
Okay, we won't talk about my erection. Let's talk about Nicholas's. Let's talk about the xenomorph's erection. He has a dick where he should have a mouth. In fact, he has a mouth dick. He has a dick mouth that comes out of his actual mouth.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
In that stupid accent? That's not actually from like a porn that you secretly watch.
You just called my accent stupid. It was German.
Oh.
No, it wasn't German.
Was it?
Was it? It wasn't like Nicholas's, so it can't have been German. Nicholas's grumpy noise.
Okay, let's move on to UFOs now.
Okay, so do you want to go first or do you want me to go
Please
first?
go first.
Okay, so there's quite a lot of UFO sightings in Scotland. Scotland has got its own little fucking basically it's a place in Scotland which is between what?
Scotland's got its own Roswell. No, it hasn't.
No, that was a lie. I just made that up. Literally just straight out lied. It's not like Roswell at all. There's an area in Scotland between Glasgow and Edinburgh called the Falkirk Triangle, which is between Falkirk, Livingston and Stirling.
And it's probably what a lady up there also calls her vagina.
The Falkirk Triangle. That's what I'm going to call mine.
Go inside my Falkirk Triangle.
I'm going to call...
that laugh?
I'm going to call mine the Bermuda Triangle. And on the Bermuda
Triangle. No
Triangle.
one's ever...
This mysterious no one's ever come out alive. The Falkirk Triangle is an area of Scotland where there have been many, many, many UFO sightings, and a lot of them focus around a little town called Bonnybridge, which is not... Are you still laughing about my vagina?
Now I'm laughing about Bonnie Bridge.
Bonnie Bridge!
She's a porn star and she calls her vagina the Falkirk Triangle.
Maybe that's what I should do. I could be a Scottish ufologist porn character called Bonnie Bridge. Plenty of men in my Falkirk Triangle.
Well, you've got the Devil's Triangle, which is a threesome situation.
Mm-hmm.
Falkirk Triangle could be some kind of... You're doing a three-way dressed as aliens, but there's only vaginas involved.
Yeah.
Heart.
Could do.
I'm so sorry I've hijacked. Again, I've brought pornography.
No, you're fine. So, Falkirk Triangle stretches from Bonnybridge and then back to Stirling, and as far back, the last like 20-25 years, there's been a load of UFO sightings. Doesn't seem to be much before 1992, but this famous sighting by a guy called James Walker, and he was driving, so hopefully he wasn't pissed, and he was driving between Falkirk and Bonnybridge. And this was the first sighting that put Bonnybridge on the map in terms of like ufology. And he saw a shining star-shaped object hovering over the road, blocking his path. and he recalled that it flew away at a ridiculous speed. And others that same night saw a UFO that was howling, and it was shaped like a cigar, which is a recurring thing that people see. It's phallic. It is phallic. But there's a cigar. It's like one of the types is a cigar-shaped UFO, and they were seen around there. And there's a counsellor in 1997 was so convinced because they were receiving such an influx.
Clarification: counsellor is in mental health?
No,
or some kind of politician.
Counsellor.
Okay, got it.
William Buchanan was receiving so many, inundated with people saying, I've seen this, I've seen that, my Wayne's seen this, my mum's seen that he actually wrote to Tony Blair appealing for an investigation. Tony Blair didn't give a fuck. I imagine
playing his guitar.
He was too busy invading Iraq. That was around 1997, was it not?
Yes.
However, it was satisfied that there was no evidence.
In 97.
Was that not 97?
2003.
What was Tony
I'm
invading?
sorry.
No, Tony was doing something. There was another war. I don't know. I was only 13.
No, I just mean, you know, it was busy back. What are you recording?
I'm recording this as well.
Oh, cool. There's probably something busier in Tony Blair's life than Willie for Falkirk going.
Well, he was married to an alien. We've all seen Cherie's face.
Fucking hell.
I mean, that's the biggest cover up.
There was this also.
He was also publishing bounties against you.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I had that dream that he was trying to kill me.
How does he remember more about you than I do? I should listen to you more.
Yeah, everyone should. Generally.
Set achievable goals. Let's start with one person that isn't Nicholas.
Then there was an incident in Deckmount Law, known as Decky Hill, known as the Robert Taylor incident, and this was in 1979. So this was way before the stuff in the 90s when it blew up, but this was a big one as well. And this was one of Scotland's most mysterious alien encounters. So this man called Robert Taylor was working in the forest, and he saw something hovering in the woods. And he said it was a huge thing with a big grey dome, a big round dome, very dark grey colour. It had a big flame. I'm not going to pronounce that word.
Say it, show me.
Flange.
Phalange.
Phalange. Is that actually a word?
Phalange, yeah. Regina Phalange.
I thought Phoebe made that up.
No, it's a kind of bone joint.
It had a big flange.
It's a finger bone.
Oh, it had a big flange going all the way around. I'm not actually
Bruce
stupid, by the way.
Flange. Google flange.
No, that's Villange.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going all the way around, I could see Aunt's phalange, which I took to be blades on the top. As I stood here, 2 balls came out. 2 balls, I would be about 3 foot in diameter with 6 spikes. They came right up beside me, and I remember feeling a tug at that time, a very powerful spell, a choking sort of smell, and that was it. So he lost consciousness. He woke up, battered and bruised, and his clothes were torn. He went to the police, and they treated it as common assault, but he didn't remember what happened to him. He knows that he saw this thing in the forest, woke up, battered and bruised, ripped up clothes.
That's weird because it sounds like something out of Phantasm.
Yeah, that's more like the American kind of abductions where people actually have like missing time.
Yeah.
There's not many of them in the UK. Maybe because I don't know.
I think it's flange with a PH. I hate the English language. Sorry, Molly, keep going.
No, it's fine.
This is some undercover journalism. Formation de combat dans l'armée guerrière. Say it, Nicholas.
Formation.
No, in English.
Fighting formation in the Greek army, or a political group from a far right paramilitary and political group.
Okay, something about combat formation.
In 1992, ambulance technician Gary Wood and his friend Colin Wright were driving along the A70, near Edinburgh. It should have taken about 30 minutes, but they turned up an hour and a half late. And they claimed that they were abducted by aliens.
They were just fucking late.
Yeah, I think they just stopped off.
Lazy Scott bastards.
A 2-tiered disc-shaped object dropped in front of their van, and then 3 creatures came towards the car. Gary Wood felt extreme pain, and then he was in a room. I saw things like wee men moving about doing something to me. I could only see up. Then this 6-foot creature appeared. It was white grey in colour, with a large head and dark eyes, with a long slender neck, very slim shoulders and waist. There were either ribs or folds of skin on its body. The arms were like ours, but there were 4 very long fingers. This was part of a document that was once classified, but it was released by the
Kraken!
British government in 2012. 2012.
2012.
I was about to say 2020, but I said 2012.
You said it in Scottish accent
2012.
as well. Very soft one.
Revealed that the Ministry of Defence took it so seriously they did investigate and filed an official report into this incident, whether or not it was a UFO
Cute.
thing. And then in Glasgow city centre, May 2019, so just a year ago,
Jesus.
an unusual light was seen dancing in the sky near the entrance to Glasgow Green. A passerby said, "I was stunned to see what looks like a flying saucer in the middle of town. It just scuds around in the sky as cars pass by underneath, seemingly oblivious. It looked pretty erratic, but it's Glasgow on a Friday night, so maybe little green men like a drink too."
Bizarre.
And then, Bonnie Bridge is just known for the amount of paranormal sightings. I tried to look up whether or not Bonnie Bridge is on like a ley line or a ley line. You know those lines that they've tracked across Britain, and it doesn't seem to be. Bonnie Bridge has more than 300 UFO sightings. It's the UFO capital of the world.
Is it?
It fucking is.
How?
Because there's been over 300 UFO sightings. That's more than in like Roswell or Bermuda Triangle or any of those places.
Jesus.
Billy Buchanan, who is still fucking going and still putting up with UFO sightings, says so many residents come to him with concerns. He's not only appealed to David Cameron in the 90s, he appealed to fucking... No, not only did he appeal to Tony Blair in the 90s, he appealed to David Cameron, which would have been, 10 years ago, and John Major. When was he? He was before Blair, wasn't he? Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't bother Theresa.
No. Maybe not. Maybe there's less UFOs. Maybe they don't give a fuck about Britain since the Tories.
I mean, I wouldn't and haven't.
Yeah, that's Bonnie Bridge. Like I said, I didn't do a massive amount of research this week.
Is that yours?
That's mine.
Oh.
Fucking shit.
That's okay. Well, then I've got a small one and a slightly bigger one.
Okay.
Which also describes my nipples.
Great.
So my first one's from October 1952. It's called the Little Vrissington UFO Incident, and basically,
is this in the Midlands or your
This
end?
is the Cotswolds,
right?
So it's a bougie one.
Okay. Oh.
So basically, Little Vrissington RAF base is just off of the A424, which I've never heard of. So I can't imagine it's... Are A roads good roads? Big roads? Main roads? Why are we looking at the Belgian? He's not going to know. So basically, it's in the Cotswold district. But where did my notes go? So basically, on 21st of October 1952, in the afternoon, 2 RAF flyers. It says that the engines had roll. I can't speak.
I couldn't speak either.
Rolls-Royce Derwent engines. I don't know.
What, the aliens did?
No, the aliens didn't have Rolls-Royce engines. The RAF pilots in their planes. They were flying a Gloucester Meteor V11.
Okay.
That's Roman numerals for 7.
I don't fucking know.
Were flying at 12,000 feet, and they flew out of a cloud bank and were immediately confronted with 3 white saucer-shaped objects that were above them at 35,000 feet. Now, I don't know how they could see that far, but fair play to them. So basically, the pilots had thought that the UFOs were parachutes, but they weren't doing any other flying exercises around then, and they were like uncertain. So they flew up to 35,000 feet to investigate. But as they drew near, the 3 saucer-shaped objects like blinked out of existence and
Creepy.
disappeared. So they reported the sighting over the radio to ground control, and ground control immediately cancelled the exercise. So they basically landed because they, as they were called back, they said, "Do we pursue do we go higher and see if we can see them again?" And they were like, "No, come back." Then once they landed, it turned out, so they landed and they were at RAF Staverton. They were called over and they actually confirmed 3 objects showing up on their scanner that then immediately disappeared from the scanner. So they, once they'd called back the 2 pilots who'd spotted it, they'd scrambled 2 Meteor F-8 aircrafts to go and intercept the objects. When they were looking at the radar, they estimated the objects were heading east at 600 knots, which is why it would look like they'd immediately disappeared. But by the time the fighter aircraft got in that general area, the objects had disappeared from the scanner. The RAF Southern Sector, based in Wiltshire, detected 3 objects entering their airspace at 3,000 miles per hour.
Fucking hell.
And
because these things have been picked up on military equipment,
you know it's
legit.
Yeah.
Like, something was there.
Something was there, and they don't know what the fuck it was, but that was classified for a while until the paper got open.
I love it.
I like to imagine they just have like a big brown envelope with like a little picture of an alien in crayon going, "Top secret, don't look."
Red crayon.
Yeah, red crayon, like big X.
A big X. Do not
Strictly
open.
private, Mum.
Private spelled Privet.
Only boys allowed.
P.S. I hate Gran.
Bonnie Bridge. And a fucking Knightsbridge Triangle. Knightsbridge Triangle?
Falkirk.
Falkirk. Where does
Knightsbridge Triangle.
That's an upmarket vagina.
That is. That's not mine, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for nothing.
So basically, my other one, which is from nearer home, was the Rendlesham Forest incident. Don't get too excited. I've so barely researched.
Oh,
this.
fuck it, go for it. I vaguely know this story.
So let me take you back to a time before Nicholas, before Molly, before Andrew.
Oh.
To December 1980.
Du-du-du-du.
Time before Andrew and Molly and Nicholas. It was the 80s.
It was the disco era.
Was it still the disco era?
Yeah,
Diana Ross was playing the such and such.
Yeah, disco is early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Late
wasn't
70s,
really there.
early 80s. Isn't
I
it?
didn't. I don't have a memory before 1987. And it was the snow and then a dog biting me in the face. Fucking Nick. Not you, the dog.
The dog was called Nick.
The dog was called Nicholas.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Fucking hell, I hate dogs.
My mum's neighbour has a dog called Sophie.
Ooh. I hate animals with human names.
Oh, I like it.
No, I don't.
My dad knows a man who's got 2 dogs called Andrew and Graham.
Fuck Andrew and Graham. Minu's real name is Brian, and that upsets me so much.
I think it's funny. Anyway.
What's next? A guinea pig called George? Jorge?
That would be
funny. No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
So annoying. Okay, so basically, this is the most famous UFO story in England, and there's a whole load of hoo-ha around it, and it's been compared to the Roswell UFO incident, and it's often referred to as Britain's Roswell. There's a healthy dose of skepticism around it because there was none of the classified sealed envelopes marked with big red crosses or any of that. It was all very it was decried like all over the place, but it's really interesting. Have you listened to the tapes?
The Rendlesham tapes?
Yeah.
No.
The tapes, they're on Wikipedia. It's only like 18 minutes, but it's like their comms recording.
I bet that's really eerie.
It's really odd. So basically, at 3 a.m. on the 26th of December 1980, there was a security patrol near the east gate of RAF Woodbridge, and they saw lights descending into Rendlesham Forest. So there were all the things at the time of going, oh, it's debris falling, it's a fireball, it's the stars, it's the nearby lighthouse. But they all saw it, and they were all really convinced they saw something landing. So they, as they got nearer, they described something like a glowing object, metallic in appearance, with coloured lights. But as they moved towards it, it would move away. And they could hear the animals from the nearby farms all going batshit crazy.
Well, UFO activity, I don't know about Britain, but certainly in America it's linked to also like castle mutilations and things like that, which is really freaky. Like that is...
Well, and animals are very sensitive to all that stuff. So basically, one of the servicemen, Sergeant Jim Peniston, said that they encountered a craft of unknown origin, although this was done after the event and not at the time. At 4 a.m, the police were called to the site, and by that point they didn't see anything. All they could see was the light from the Orford Nest lighthouse a few miles away along the coast. So servicemen turned up in the forest and looked around and found three small impressions on the ground in a triangular pattern, as well as burn marks and broken branches on nearby trees. At 10:30 a.m, the police were called out again to see the impressions, which they said could have been made by animals.
Yeah. Could they though?
Exactly. It's absolutely
was
bananas.
it like a big...
It was, yeah, I don't think it could have been animals, because it was like, if it's a triangular pattern, you would have seen other patterns around. It's not like the deer got to one point and just went, ugh.
Was it just "I'm gonna fucking probe you" written in dirt?
Yeah. I am an alien.
Yeah.
You can trust me. And then I'm just going to burn this bit of tree.
Greetings from Venus.
Yeah. I'm not going to make the obvious joke.
What?
Probing.
I already did.
No. Planet name.
Uranus!
Oh my god, Molly. Lowest common denominator. Stop pandering. But your favourite animal is a panda.
Yeah.
Oh my god, your Molly's a panderer.
No, I'm not. If you call me that, I'm not going to be your friend anymore.
I like you, Mindy Pauper.
Okay.
This has been the day of angry Molly.
I'm in a mood today.
Oh my god, why?
I don't know.
I'm not going to make any jokes because I don't want to see it a third time.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Where did I get to? Okay, so on the 28th of December, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt visited the site. They took radiation readings and they recorded 0.07 milliroentgens. Say the word.
Milliroentgens.
No, that doesn't sound right at all. But thank you for trying. Milliroentgens.
Is it the measurement of radiation?
Yeah. No, I just don't. No, no, it's not.
Just call it. Just call it like radiation.
So 0.07 units, and the standard amount in other areas is 0.03 to 0.04. So basically twice as much.
Okay, that's creepy as well.
We have a pronunciation.
Millirankin.
What?
Millirankin.
Millirangoon.
Millirankin.
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 Millirankin. Oh, the T is silent. Millirankin.
So how's it spelled?
Milliroentgens.
Okay.
Millirangens.
Sorry, I realised the reason that I'm so angry is because I'm starving.
Oh, you're hungry. Actually,
So
I'm getting
I'm
really
eating a
hungry.
bounce protein ball.
That's product placement. Bleep that out. I need to clear my throat. So there was another small burst about half a mile away from the landing site. And Holt was recording things the whole time on a portable cassette recorder, so the recordings are out there on the internet. During that investigation, a flashing light was seen again towards the east, almost in line with the farmhouse, and the witnesses had seen this on the first night, and again in the same general direction as the lighthouse. So again, they were like, it's the fucking lighthouse. Well, the skeptics. According to Holt's notes and recording, 3 star-like objects were seen in the sky, 2 to the north and 1 to the south. They basically said that they could see these 3 objects beaming light down towards the ground. Skeptics said they were stars. I want to credit our military forces, as much as I don't care about the military, with being able to tell the difference between a star and not a star.
This is where skeptics have it wrong, because the lengths that they will reach to try and be skeptical are just a bit ridiculous.
And they also take as much of a leap of faith as believing 100%. In an alien.
More so.
So basically, like, a whole load of shit went out there. They didn't bother classifying the memos or the news. They really... And I thought, actually, if it was real, I thought that would be quite a clever way to try and decry it by going, there's nothing to see here. Mm-hmm. Whereas, you know, I kind of go, if it was one person, like fucking Philip McCracken, you know, getting dragged out the woods, having scratched himself up after a bender and going, I saw a fucking robot phalange. Like, I'd
You mean
like,
James Walker?
James Walker. I couldn't remember his name.
Philip McCracken?
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I figure there's enough army. The thing is, like, if you're in the military, you don't want to look like you're batshit crazy.
No.
5 of you aren't going to go, oh my god, guys, alien. Mm-hmm. So, like, as much as I don't like aliens in sci-fi and UFOs, I kind of go...
But this isn't sci-fi. This is sci-fa. Science fact. Not fiction. Science non-fiction.
A bit more upset with you.
Sorry.
Maybe I'm hangry. Oh my god, do you think we're just going to fall out for the first time ever?
We just have fisticuffs live on the podcast.
Because my boyfriend didn't make me popcorn and you've spent money on water. Mm-hmm. It's free from the tap. Unless you're an anti-fluoride. I didn't have a vessel. You didn't have a vessel?
No.
You are ominous. I didn't have a vessel.
I didn't have a vessel for water. I was thirsty.
Oh my god, who calls it a vessel?
Me.
Alright, Penny Agnes. You are the weirdest person today. Normally I'm just like, Molly doesn't seem so odd after 4 years, and today you're just like, are you possessed by a fucking 80s valley girl?
No, it's
You starved yourself until a bounce bar's going to fill you up. You've put on a side ponytail and you're drinking bottled water. Oh my god, are you from Heathers?
No, it's because...
Are you from a fucking Brat Pack movie? Are you Molly Ringwald?
Apparently.
Oh my god,
I don't know what's wrong with
Debbie
me.
Does
I'm
Dallas?
really weird today.
You are really Molly.
Today.
I mean, normally the criteria is pretty broad, but you've extended the search parameters today for weird.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I am hungry. Why didn't you make me popcorn?
Sorry.
God damn it. Where did I...
Gherkins.
No! You have a bottle. You had a jar on the side that looked like piss until I realised it was gherkin juice. When I was in full-blown alcoholic mode, I used to just piss in bottles and leave them in my room, and then I'd find a bottle of piss 5 days later.
That's horrendous.
I know, it's so bad. When I used to really, really drink and I couldn't be bothered to walk along to the toilets, I'd go to the communal shower over the hallway from me and just piss in the shower. I would always be really... Even drunk me was quite polite, and I'd like hit the shower button once and just like...
Flush it down.
Because the problem with alcoholic piss is it looks like fucking Guinness.
It's like orange.
It's Red Bull at best. Fucking Guinness. Oh my god, I was once so dehydrated. My urine was like probably brown to black.
That's terrifying.
It could have been blood. I was reading about hematospermia earlier.
What's that?
It's like where you cum blood.
You cum blood? Why does that happen?
I don't know.
Well, if you have like a ruptured vessel,
Don't say vessel. You're not Molly. Have you just body hopped?
I don't know what's wrong with the word vessel.
It's so weird.
It's not weird.
The word
It's
vessel is horrifying.
It's horrifying. A
It's
vessel.
horrifying.
A drinking vessel.
You put yourself inside a vessel. You put the blood inside the vessel.
No, a vessel is like a bottle or a jar.
No, it's not. It's a
Yes,
receptacle.
it is. It's a receptacle, exactly. So a vessel for water.
I find the word vessel as upsetting as fucking alien tentacle egg insertion porn.
What's the moon doing tonight? We're all like...
What is the moon?
Very
Google
weird.
what the moon is in.
Okay.
It's not full because it was full that
It
night
was
that
a
I
full
ruined my
wolf
life.
eclipse.
No, the full moon, the full wolf eclipse moon is the night that I ruined my life, which was 2 weeks ago.
The moon today is in a waning crescent.
What does a waning crescent mean?
It's pretty standard. Like it's not like
Maybe
a
that's it.
full lunar blood wolf moon.
Maybe we've had like a delayed. Maybe like the fucking wolf moon full eclipse has been like psychically edging us, and now this is like the climax.
29% illumination.
That does not give us a magical explanation.
I just have the fact.
Why have you?
Oh, hang on, let me check my moon app.
Please check something that we can rely on, Molly.
The moon. Right, so she's a waning crescent, 26%. What sign is she in? It doesn't say. Scorpio.
Oh fuck, Scorpio.
So it's bit fucked.
That's what's happening.
Have you finished your story about the UFO? I think you just left it halfway.
Oh, and
Jordan
we don't
Peele.
know the conclusion.
Okay.
That's.
I like that story though because it's 5 like fine, outstanding young men from the military who are not exactly going to be unless they were all stoned.
Maybe
And the fact that it showed up on like military grade equipment, like you can't dispute that.
Or they all want to get out of there, and they were like, if we pass them for crazy, maybe they will release us.
What year was that?
1980.
So surely they could have just, if they wanted to get kicked out of the military, just had sex with each other.
Maybe that's what they were doing, and they were going to get caught, and they were like, we
And
need to
then
have a good reason why we were late.
Well, maybe the colonel was like, it's fine, me too, and they were like, fuck,
No,
let's find
well, this is
something
it.
else.
I think my theory is they were having a human centipede in the woods.
Oh my fucking god. This episode is like the dirtiest fucking episode yet. This is X-rated.
This is why I hate aliens, because even I out-perv myself. So they were having a human centipede.
Don't blame aliens for
They
your
were having a
gutter
human
mind.
centipede in the woods, and like the guy at the front was really gutted, and the guy at the back was really gutted because they're only getting 50% of the experience, and they didn't have enough to do a human centipede ring. Then they
I'm
were
not
like,
happy.
they realised that they'd been so caught in the throes of oral to anal experience, and they'd been having such a good time that they realised they were like, oh shit, we've been 2 hours late. We need to quickly put our uniforms on and say we weren't just rimming like animals. We saw a spaceship.
But then what was the items on the military grade equipment that got caught 30,000 foot in the air?
That
Just
was a
one of
separate
their
story,
cum?
Molly.
Oh, okay.
But I want to believe now that that's true. Their cum went back in time. They came so hard it broke the time. But yes, Molly, you cracked the code.
No, I haven't. That's not my idea.
The problem was though, this now discounts. This now removes my human centipede because they would have just come in a straight line, assuming that they had erect dicks.
I think maybe there was some alien activity. They saw them all do a human centipede in the woods, and they were like, I think they need some privacy. Let's go somewhere else.
So the aliens were so traumatised by the human centipede, they were like,
No,
fuck
I
this,
just think
we're going
they're
back
polite.
to the 50s when it was better
I just
and
think
no one
maybe
ripped.
they were homophobic. Maybe they
Do
were
you think aliens
homophobic.
go on-
And they were like, all right, probing, fine. Non-consensual
fine.
probing, fine. But like consensual rimming in a forest, I'm going back to the 1920s, back to the good old days.
Do you think the aliens go on Google and check images of the egg implanting sex toys, and they go like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
why alien sightings have gone down.
Brings to mind the phrase, do you think God lives in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? I can't remember what that's from. But it's
Buffy.
It's from
No.
Buffy.
No.
Someone commented it on the Cats trailer. It's the funniest shit.
The amount of fairies who were wanking to that. Oh my god. I feel like we've just broken so many laws.
Yeah, that got deeply weird.
That got so weird.
So we can't really do a fuck, marry,
Yes, we
kill?
can. Let's each pick a famous alien.
Oh God, no! I don't
Yes,
want to do
no,
that.
Molly, you have to. If we're gonna do it, let's just fucking debate ourselves the final time.
Fine. David Bowie and the Man Who Fell to Earth.
Who's yours?
The Xenomorph?
Mine's E.T.
Fuck off!
Okay, so fuck, marry, kill, Molly.
What, with aliens or just like?
Yeah, E.T., David Bowie and the Man Who Fell to Earth, and the Xenomorph.
I'm gonna marry the Xenomorph.
Oh.
Power.
Yeah.
Fear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck David Bowie and the Man Who Fell to Earth.
Fair play.
Because he's really attractive.
Okay.
But I don't want to kill E.T.
You have to, Molly.
No, alright, I'm gonna kill the Xenomorph because it can fuck off.
Oh.
But you can't kill the Xenomorph.
Yes, I can.
Molly can in this.
I can.
She's Turbo Ripley.
I'm gonna marry E.T. but only as a administrative procedure to get him a visa to stay on Earth. And I'm gonna fuck David Bowie.
Okay, Nicholas?
I'm gonna go with the original. I have no qualms about killing E.T.
He's precious.
No. I don't care for E.T.
Okay, so...
So it's marry the Xenomorph, fuck David Bowie, and kill E.T.
I would kill David Bowie.
That's David Bowie and the Man Who Fell to Earth.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
Not there for it. I don't like androgynous.
Oh.
I like my gender's binary if I'm sleeping with them. Otherwise, fair play. Be whatever you want.
Okay.
Be whoever you are. Sorry,
I don't think he's
not
that
a choice.
androgynous.
I would. So did I say fuck? Fuck the Xenomorph.
Mm-hmm.
Because
there's plenty of images of that, so you know
the
what to do.
Xenomorph
Yeah, there's
just
a lot of Xenomorph
like the
porn.
Xenomorph looks like it's going to be really dominant, but I think it's going to be a really sloppy sub because like nobody actually tried. But if I was like Xenomorph, lick my boots and it didn't melt them, I bet the Xenomorph would like be able to put itself in handcuffs.
Oh, like those men who work in corporate finance that get into like financial domination.
Who are like, I'm really aggressive in the day, but by night, like, just fuck me, mummy.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the Xenomorph. And I'd marry E.T., not because I love E.T., but I think E.T. would be able to cure all of my illnesses, and I'd be able to do really reckless shit, and E.T. would just heal me with his glowing finger. Mm-hmm. It would be a sexless marriage.
100. Yeah, I'm not fucking E.T.
I mean, I've hooked up with plenty of short, bald guys.
Have you?
But, yeah. But, I don't want to... I never saw them a second time. But I would marry E.T. because of the health and regenerative... I'd be immortal. I would become a god.
Yeah.
I would then steal his spaceship, keep the marriage legit because I want to be on the paperwork, steal his spaceship once I've been made immortal by his kind and submissive people, and then elevate myself throughout the cosmos as some kind of dark overlord to rival, if not subjugate, Palpatine.
And you'd be E.T.'s ex-husband.
I'd be
So you'd be in all the like
estranged
intergalactic...
husband because I just want to, if something happens and I get a bit of like fatal scarring, I can go back to E.T. and go, I'm so sorry, can you heal me?
So
and then I'll be like, fucker.
You'd be in all the like intergalactic tabloids.
Yeah.
Are you going to be Eddie Redmayne in Jupiter Ascending?
Shut up, am I ever going to be anything like Eddie Redmayne? I'm going to dump you.
That sounds infuriating. I don't particularly care for him.
He's awful. He went to Eton, so can we just he probably shoots ducks on the Nile. Secondly, he was awful in The Danish Girl, and I love that story. Third, he just looks like he's going to be so shit in bed. He comes water.
He does.
He's
got no sex appeal.
He looks like if you touch him, he would bruise.
Yeah.
He has all...
He's newty. He's newty.
He has all of... He did play Newt Scamander. Ha ha! He looks like he'd have all the downsides of leukemia without actually having leukemia.
Wow. I'm not going to go that far.
I think that's my favourite put down yet.
Yeah, that's really, really, really rotted.
I know. Okay, that's it. We fucked, married, killed. We spoke about a lot of sex stuff.
Who believes in aliens?
Now I want to.
I want to believe.
I want to believe.
Just like to say this. David Duchovny in The X-Files is the only man I will ever truly love.
I would fuck both of them separately. I would fuck Gillian Anderson from Now because she's a hot lady.
She is.
And I'd fuck David Duchovny from Dem because when I was 11, I saw a naked photo of him and his dick was in a teapot.
Oh,
and it was
no,
just
actually.
he was posing for this like English magazine. He was like, I love England. So he literally had
So he
a
got his
teapot
bollocks in
over
a
his
teapot?
dick. Yeah.
Dirty.
Teabagging. Oh my god, it was a joke hidden within patriotism.
Wow.
Would you
I like
fuck
that
either of
because
them?
it's disrespecting twee fucking quaint
Twinings.
OT and the Queen version
Yeah.
of England, which
Anarchy.
I really object to.
And we found the picture.
Oh, that's not the one with his dick in the teapot, but I still like it.
It's his. It is.
Oh, his
It
dick's
is.
in a
It is.
cup.
His dick's in a
His dick is in a
teacup.
cup. Look how hot he was.
He's so beautiful. Look at him on the X-Files.
He's a bit Native American, which I think is what makes him look a bit better than...
Bit Native American.
You know when you can tell someone's mixed racial and there's something else swimming around in their DNA?
Yeah.
That's
I just
him.
like him because he's a nice believer.
I don't care about how he feels on the inside.
Look, he's so cute.
He looks like he'd be terrible in bed, but you
No,
still
he
want to try.
doesn't.
Molly, I slept with enough men to know who would be good in bed based on their face. Can you do me one as well, please?
Yes.
Oh my god, you hate me today.
I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I'm joking,
Andrew
of
and
course.
Molly, the dream is over. We got to season 4 and now it ends.
No, I'm
You're the only person I
I'm
never used
fully
my point
joking.
system on.
Your point system.
Yeah, you know. Molly, Nicholas, do you want to explain the point system?
The
How
point system.
are
Yeah.
we on season 4 and I
You were
never knew
scoring
you had a
points
point system?
Early in our relationship.
Was I?
Do you not remember? I'd be like, okay, I'll let you be my boyfriend until January.
Oh, okay, yeah, but like the ultimatums.
Oh yeah, I loved ultimatums. They were mostly jokes. Thank you.
But you know they're not really.
Dick.
Where do we have a dick?
Where?
We have Duchovny dick.
That's not him. Oh yeah, it is.
No, that's Photoshop. Look at the face. David Duchovny never had lats like that. That is not him.
I think that's when he was young.
Bullshitosaurus Rex.
There's more here.
The apex predator of lies. Aaron's undressed celebrity nude male stars nude naked.
That's him though.
That is not. That head is not on that body.
That is him.
That is a Photoshop lie. And I know because I've been let down by so many celebrity nudes that I don't count it as real unless it's a Skype wanking video leak.
Who's the worst?
What's the rest? What?
Celebrity nude.
What actual one? Screech the stills from his sex tape from Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
You never want to see Dustin Diamond giving a girl a dirty Sanchez.
Oh no, I don't.
You don't want to think of Dustin Diamond from the neck down or the neck up.
No.
What's yours?
I've never seen any.
My best one is Ben Cohen's wanking video.
Who's Ben Cohen?
Ben Cohen, the rugby player who's
Oh,
on
okay.
Dancing with Glitterball Trophy Christina Rianoff, who he had an affair with, and then he
Oh
married
yeah,
her.
yeah.
And they did 6 months of going, we're just friends. But of course he was boning the hot Russian with the tattooed eyebrows and really good breast augmentation. Have you found another one? Ben Cohen. He is hot.
Let me see.
Here's that person.
Molly won't like him because he's
He's
got
not my type.
muscles. Oh my god, I would do stuff to that man.
Like I would say, I'm like Nicole Richie. I like them skinny and pale, like they're dying.
And on drugs.
Yeah. We
I like
know
the
that's my
fashion.
type.
We do. Me too.
Anyway, this has been Ectoplasmic Fantastic with Molly.
I'm traumatised.
What are we going to talk about next time?
Oh, what are we going to talk about
Oh
next time?
shit.
Did we do folk horror? We probably did.
Folk horror movie?
Folk horror movies.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a special movie episode.
We could watch folk horror movies for Slutty Horror Pizza Night. And record it.
Yes.
But there's always a Wickman in case we don't.
We will find some. We need to find ones that we've not seen so we can go in with horrified reactions to their spectacularity or their mediocrity.
Okay.
Have you got anything you want to add about aliens?
No, not really. I think everything's everything and more has been said on this topic. I think
As seen on Pornhub.
There's no stone that has been left unturned.
Or orifice violated.
PSA, you can be interested in UFOs and aliens and not want to fuck them.
True.
PSA, buy the incubator and put eggs inside whatever you want to put eggs inside, apart from your mouth, because you'll choke.
True.
Probably, yeah.
You probably can't give it a blowjob.
You probably could, but just like you could
without the eggs.
Just a tip.
Just
rim the tip.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be sick again.
All right.
So...
Bye.